You see, every creator who makes a name for themselves right now is going to survive and thrive, and everybody else is going to be left behind. About 500,000 new YouTube channels are created every single day. Now, in the age of social media, more than ever, people just want to make it on YouTube. They want to start a YouTube channel, and everybody's starting nowadays, and the competition is just so high. Now, why is the competition high? It's simple. Because starting and growing a successful YouTube channel is going to lead to financial freedom, time and location freedom, financial security, fame, influence, and personal accomplishment. But most of all of these new creators, they either give up, they quit, or they just fail to grow their personal brands because they don't understand the game. They don't understand how it works, the strategies, the knowledge, and the things that you have to do to actually predictably grow a YouTube channel. The personal branding game is just so deep. I grew my personal brand to 80,000 subscribers on YouTube, 24,000 followers on Instagram, and most of this actually happened in the last 4 months. And you see, time is running out because the personal branding space is getting more crowded and more competitive. So it is more important than ever to start and establish yourself as a figure right now. Because the more you wait, the longer you wait before you take personal branding seriously, the harder it is going to be. So let's get into how to build a better personal brand than 99% of people, and I broke everything down for you. So first, let's start off with a very quick but powerful tip. So whatever niche you are posting content in, whether that's the fitness niche, self-improvement niche, or business, your own social media feed, when you open Instagram, when you open YouTube, your homepage should be full of the same niche. It is so important to have the right influence, right? To have your social media pages, your Instagram reels, and everything that you see tailored to the same niche, so you can study your niche, you can study creators who are having success with what you're doing with your videos. Because in the personal branding game, you really don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are working frameworks, working ideas that you can just use and put your own twist on it. And just think about it. If something works, why not use it again? You have to become obsessed about the ideas that you were talking about the content that you're making. It has to be your life. Because as soon as it's not your life, it means you are not truly authentic to what you're saying and the content that you're making. And because of that, people will subconsciously receive these signals that you are not 100% authentic. Now let's dive into part number 1, brand identity. Now you need to choose a format for your channel, right? You can't be doing everything. Miro boards, talking heads, cinematic voiceovers. You have to choose one format. Now a lot of people, they have this shiny object syndrome. They just want to do everything. And I was the same way. You know, before I tried, every single video was a different format. One video was a talking head, one video was a cinematic voiceover, and one video was like this. One video was 2 minutes long, one video was 30 minutes long. And it was just a mess. Every single format takes time to master, right? So just master one, get very good at one, because you only need one. Some people are really good at vlogs. If you look at Casey Neistat or whatever big names in the space, they're just like they've mastered vlogs. If you look at Ali Abdaal, he's mastered the talking head. If you look at Gox, he has mastered the cinematic voiceover style. Every person has their unique format, and this is so important because it creates a repeatable viewer experience, right? The moment somebody comes on one of your videos and just watches one single video, they're thinking to themselves, they either don't like it, so they don't even watch your channel, or if they like it, they want more of that same thing. So as soon as you have random formats, random videos, and everything's different, people are going to come from one video and try to watch the next, and it just doesn't click. They just feel like something is off. They feel like this is not the same person. So to build a successful personal brand, you need to create this repeatable viewer experience. You need to follow one format. You need to be very consistent in your ideas, in the types of videos you make and the topics you talk about. So even within a niche, as an example, so my main niche is the self-improvement niche. I make videos about discipline, about mindset, etc, etc. But the times where my growth was the worst was the times where I'd make one video about scrolling, one video about discipline, one video about mindset, and then another video about some random thing. But even within a niche, you have to respect the audience, what the audience wants. Think about your ICP, the person that you're making videos to. Just think about somebody who's watching your videos, right? What do they want to see from you? When they clicked on your video, they clicked because there is a reason behind it. They have a problem that they want solved. And the same thing with your thumbnails. People, they like things that are consistent. Because if you are consistent with your format, with your thumbnails, with your ideas, with your niche, then people trust you, right? If you do something and you say something, then you do something, you're always keeping your promises. This is also a mental cue where people will start to trust you more. And the more people trust you, the better and stronger personal brand you grow. So if you're making thumbnails and they're all the same style, they're all consistent style, either they're unfiltered thumbnails like raw thumbnails, or they're thumbnails that follow a particular structure. Maybe it's you masked in the middle and elements in the thumbnail on either side. So having something unique, having a personal style with your thumbnails, because that is what everybody sees before they even click on the video, or having your face in every single thumbnail, having the same font, the same design, the same structure. is crucial because people start to recognize your videos. They start to be like, oh, this is Dan's video. Oh, this is this person's video, right? And that is the click that you want. Another thing about brand identity is just diving deep into, what do people want to see, right? If people watch your video, they have to watch your video for a reason. They need a reason to do something. My videos, people watch them because it makes them feel productive. A nice cinematic video, people watch it because it makes them feel inspired and creative, and it makes them feel good. A vlog might make somebody go into their dream state and think about all the nice things in their future and just daydream. And that's what makes them feel good, and that's why they watch vlogs. Every particular video format, every video, every channel, every creator, people watch for a reason. So if you can find that reason and give people what they want, not what you think they want, that is when you win. Because a lot of the times you're gonna think a video is good, it has amazing title, thumbnail's amazing, the idea is amazing. I felt so good while making this video. I spent 50 hours in the week making this single video. And then it gets no views and it flops. Because for a second, you forgot what people actually want and you just focus on what you want. Now, if you watch this video, it means you were serious about growing your personal brand. And if that sounds like you, if you want that freedom, if you want that lifestyle, the creator lifestyle, if you want the success and fulfillment of building a successful YouTube channel, then subscribe to the channel. Part number 2, positioning and perception. The 1% difference. So I'm sure you know the YouTuber Hamza, right? He has this thing where he talks about Adonis and Jeffrey. You have this like transformation. You have a common character and a common enemy. And this is his unique brand positioning. And this is why he was able to blow up so fast and gain traction so fast. Because people would watch one video and then they would be like, okay, this is so cool. They'd watch another one and the other one is exactly the same. The third one is exactly the same, 4th, 5th, 6th. And all his videos were exactly the same back then. And that's why people would binge and watch multiple videos at a time, which tells YouTube this is a channel that is going to blow up. So repetition builds authority. And if you're talking about a niche, yes, you are going to repeat yourself. Yes, you are going to say the same things. A lot of things are going to be repeated, but that doesn't matter. It's about saying the same thing in different ways every single time. Because if you think about it, it is impossible to come up with new ideas every time. I've posted like 712 videos. And of course, I repeat myself. Of course, I say something twice or 3 times. But I say it in a different way each time, and that's what I focus on. So choose to be known for a single thing. Choose to be known for one brand identity, one brand position, and just double down and just be that guy. Be the guy who is known for business content. Be the guy who is known for self-improvement content. Be the guy who talks like this, who wears this. You notice I wear a black shirt in every single video. It is just a small detail, a small thing that people will notice over time. They'll pick up on it and it becomes your brand. That is also why luxury and premium brands like Nike, like Apple, they all have this unique brand identity. They position themselves as a premium authority figure. And that is why they win, because they don't have to chase people. People chase the brand. So viewers will trust you more if you have consistent ideas, consistent content, and videos. People come back for consistent formats. So if you want more informative videos like these, then drop a subscribe. So part number 3, distribution and leverage, right? This is why most people fail. Most people think like a creator, but you have to stop thinking like a creator and start thinking like a media company, right? That one video, that one idea could become 5 to 10 shorts. It could turn into 3 to 5 Instagram posts, email content, LinkedIn posts, and all this stuff. So distribution is better than creation. You don't understand that, ideas are valuable, right? They are a resource. So you can take one idea and make so much content from that one single idea. Find what works. Just keep posting, keep uploading videos, but make them really good. Make them the best video. Like, imagine this video is your last video. That should be your approach with every single video. Think of everyone like your last. So make the most out of ideas, right? Ideas don't come all the time. You need to take one idea and make multiple pieces of content from that one thing. Because a good idea can change the direction of your channel. One simple idea can boost your views, boost your engagement, and raise the floor for how many views you get, how many subs you get, and how your videos do. And another thing to understand is depth over virality, right? There are people who don't get views and make sales. They have a proper business that is running, that is, allowing them to live their best life. But some people, on the other hand, they have so many views, they go viral time and time again, but they're just unable to monetize their brand. And when I talk about a personal brand, the ideal personal brand, that isn't a brand that just gets views, but it's not just a brand that just gets sales. It's a brand that gets both. A brand that gets both views and sales, because that is the ultimate success. You don't want to be the guy who gets all these views but can't even afford to pay rent. And also, you don't want to be the guy who can afford all of these things and the nice life but is stuck with 100, 200 views. So there is a nice sweet spot where you're not attracting everybody, you're not bringing random people into the channel, but you're attracting people at scale. You're finding that ICP through the camera. You're talking to that one person, the one person who your message is meant for, which is probably going to be you 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So attract the right people. And the way you attract the right people is with your tone of voice, the way you speak, the ideas you present, and how authentic you feel when you're talking to the camera. Because people sense that, people feel that, and you're building an identity. Your audience, when they watch your videos, they should feel like, wow, This guy is giving me all his experience in just a 10-minute video. They should feel like they are ahead of others, that they know something that most people don't. And your audience, most of all, should feel like they are part of an identity, that they belong to a higher standard. Now, I hope you found something here that can help you build a better personal brand than 99% of people. We're just getting started. We have 21 subs right now, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep pushing, gonna keep posting these videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe to the channel.